really give my life in a second if it came down to.
Hey everybody, it's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music from NF. The Hope album continues. Bullet is the name of the song today. Can't wait to see what it's got, because you know our purpose, spreading mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. Look, you know the links, you know the story, but without further ado, it's time. NF and Bullet.
Look, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
Okay.
You ever need me for any reason, let me know.
Yeah.
I got your back. I would die and kill for you.
Oh yes, loyalty, commitment, perseverance, grit, valor. He's got it all here. This is the ultimate of what you want to hear. Number one, in somebody you dearly love, maybe your life partner, and my wife, or me to my wife, in a best friend, in somebody that's in battle with you. Man, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. I mean, he just starts the song directly out. I was wondering where it was going with that. You ever need me? Boom, got your back. Would die and kill. I want to take a minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. H-E-L-P is the world's largest therapy service, and it is completely online. Over 25,000 licensed therapists for you to choose from. And let me tell you something. All you've got to do is log in, give them a little bit of information about yourself and what you want, what you're looking for in terms of therapy and mental health. They will match you with somebody. You get the choice. Do you want to talk to them on the phone? Do you want to talk to them virtually so you can see them face to face? Do you want to chat with them in messaging format? Do you want to text with them? You can do any of those. That's the beauty of BetterHelp. They give you a chance to get mental health treatment the easiest way possible. And what's really cool about that is you get to text your therapist anytime you want. It's unlimited texting. And if you don't like the person you've been paired with, it's okay. You can switch to the next person in line and try a different therapist until you find the one that really fits for you. With BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you expect from in-office therapy, but with a therapist who's custom picked for you. There's scheduling flexibility, an affordable price. And you know what? If you check the link in the description of this video and go to betterhelp.com/reaction therapy, you'll get 10% off your first month. It's worth a try. Give it a shot. See what you think. I've tried it. I've been there. I've needed therapy plenty of different times in my life. And you know what? I always say therapy is supposed to be preventative, not reparative. It's supposed to be something that keeps problems from happening, not something that we have to deal with a whole bunch of baggage from the past. So give it a try. 10% off using the link in the description of this video. It is worth it. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. They are the ones here for you when it comes to mental health treatment. Thanks so much for BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Come on, come on, come on.
Look, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You ever need me for any reason, let me know.
Yep.
I got your back. I would die and kill for you. Don't question that. You know it's true. Don't pretend you don't. Beautiful is what you are. I know you doubt it daily. Words will never be enough to describe the way we both connected when you had a baby.
Oh man. It's his wife. Adorable. What a sweet story and what a sweet message. He just reminisces back. You know, I know you have your doubts. Like, everybody is human. Everybody has their doubts of whether they're worth it, whether they're beautiful, whether they're capable, whether they are enough for somebody else, whether they're lovable, all of that. Beautiful is what you are, even though she doubts it daily. Even though he sees that, you are beautiful. I tell my wife that every single day because she is. Like, I see that. Oh, man. Both connected, the way we both connected when you had our baby. That is a moment, anybody who's ever been in that moment with really real love and having a baby, there is a connection there that just can't, for me, just can't be undone. It's a lifelong connection of this is what we created through the blessing of God to put us together. But we created this child, and it's just, it means the world to me. Oh, Jill, words to you, honey. By the way, that's my wife. I know that's not his wife. Just talking to my wife here because he says things I want to be able to say to my wife.
No, I got your back. I would die and kill for you. Don't question that. You know it's true. Don't pretend you don't. Beautiful is what you are, I know you doubt it daily. Words will never be enough to describe the way we both connected when you had our baby. I'm proud of you, I can't believe it still fascinates me.
Yep.
Watching us grow, seems like yesterday we met. Life is flying by, makes me emotional just talking about it. Got a lot of memories, things I could never.
He's so good at his lines, ending a sentence and then starting the next one as an add-on to it, you know? Life is flying by, makes me emotional. His cadence, just the way he does it. I don't know music, but he is very unique with that. He's very good at that too.
Believe it still fascinates me.
Okay.
Watching us grow, seems like yesterday we met. Life is flying by, makes me emotional just talking about it. Got a lot of memories, things I could never forget. You gave me life when I was on empty and I was going crazy. Still by my side, it's only right that I'll return the favor. You changed my life and gave me love when I had none to offer. Gave me hope when I was hopeless, ain't no second thoughts. If it came down to me or you, I swear to God that I would take a
bullet. You would take a bullet if it came down to you and me. I feel the same way. You know, my wife gave me hope when I was hopeless. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And she stuck with me when she shouldn't have, to be honest with you. And he's got a story of like, we've been through so much together. I can't imagine what they've been through together. I mean, you changed my life. You gave me love when I had none to give. You still gave it to me anyway. And that's what I say about my wife. She is the most giving, kind, loving person that I've just ever met, that genuinely gives to other people. Gave me hope. Gave me love when I couldn't give any. Gave me hope when I was hopeless. I had none of that to give. Didn't even second guess. No, just did it. If it came down to you or me, I swear to him, I'd take a bullet. Wow, NF. This is so strong.
second thoughts. If it came down to me or you, I swear to God that I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it. Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes, I swear I'd do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. Yeah, both got trauma. Sometimes I see it.
This is tough. Man. I think of my wife, I think of my children. I would give my life for them, to see that light in their eyes, to see them live life to its fullest. I don't need to be here for that. I want them to experience everything. I'll take the heat, I'll take the hit, I'll take the pain, I'll take the punishment, I'll take the death for them to be able to have that. And that's the true love. Like, that's the unconditional, like, positive care for somebody else that I think only God can put in our life. And he just says it so well. You're down, when things crumble, when there's no hope, I got you. I will carry this. I will paddle that boat for us.
I got you. Yeah, both got trauma. Sometimes I see it work against us. Other times I see it bring us close and connect us. A scar on your stomach, that's not a flaw, that's perfection. Your whole body, your work of art. Don't you let that mess with your mental. I know your birth plan didn't pan out like you wanted, but look what we got from it. Scared to death, I can't imagine how you feel trying to handle all this pressure you're under, watching you suffer.
Wow. So there was a C-section for her, obviously, and not the plan. For many women, it's not the plan. It's not what they want. They want a natural childbirth. And sometimes, for whatever reason, it has to be done. And it leaves that scar on your stomach. And forever, you remember that. For me, it's a blessing. For me, I look at that and I think, man, what a gift that a child came from there. For her, she might not see it the same way, but he's telling her. And one, we got traumas from the past that we've had to deal with. Both of us, we've had to deal with. Number two, that scar on your stomach, it's perfection. It's perfection. It's the way I see that. Those stretch marks women talk about as they get older because they had children, that's perfection. That's beauty. We would not have these children without those. Your whole body's a work of art. Man, that is the truth. Don't let that mess with your mental. And it even says that, I know your birth plan didn't work out. That wasn't the way that you wanted it. But look at what came from it. He's always so positive with this. Like, I will carry it. I got you. I'm going to carry the burden. I'm going to carry the pain for you. And then I just wonder, like, whether there is postpartum, whether there is depression, because, you know, I had this plan. I wanted to work it out this way. It didn't. And now there's a lot of postpartum anyway with women, with hormones and life and adjustment and trying to adapt. Depression can set in, hopelessness can set in. And he starts talking about it. Scared to death. I can't imagine all the pressure you're under. And I'm sitting here watching you. I feel helpless as a husband when I've seen that with my wife. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm here, but I can't fix it. And I can't take it over because I'm not having this baby. It's just tough.
So I know your birth plan didn't pan out like you wanted, but look what we got from it.
Yep.
Scared to death, I can't imagine how you feel trying to handle all this pressure you're under. Watching you suffer, sick to your stomach, unprepared. I ain't the best husband at times. My lack of encouragement hovers over us both. Still you love me, it's mind-blowing. The selflessness you show me on a day-to-day basis is humbling. You picked me up when I was weak and felt like I had nothing left. Believed in me and stood faith when no one else did. I wouldn't have a second thought if it came down to it. I swear to God, I would take her. Yeah, I would take her.
Back to the bullet. He goes through all of that saying, I've been watching all the suffering you've been going through. And things I can't even do for you to help you with it. I'm watching this. I feel terrible. And yet you still love me anyway. He goes right back to that. You didn't need to love me and you still love me anyway. The selflessness you had, you picked me up, believed in me. In spite of how she was feeling, she still believed in him and sees greatness in him, which, by the way, he never had growing up. So he had to dig for that himself. I can't imagine what it took NF to get to a point of vulnerability where he said, I'm going to let somebody else in and I'm going to let somebody love me more than I feel like I even deserve to be loved, because that will trigger trauma. That will trigger abandonment. That will trigger all the past. And he's done some amazing work to get to a point where she can love him that way and he can accept it. He's writing it in the songs here. It's incredible work. Well done, NF.
I had nothing left. Believed in me and stood faith when no one else did. I wouldn't have a second thought if it came down to it. I swear to God, I would take her. Yeah, I would take her. I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it. Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes. I swear I'd do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. When the days feel long and the nights get lonely, when your sky goes dark and the rain.
How good is he at putting at the end of a song? In this album specifically, I've heard multiple times already, these little outro mantras, speeches, words of wisdom, that get dropped like, hey, just pay attention to this. Just hear these words. Because he goes into a kind of almost talking speech. Let me just drop this in front of you and let you listen to it kind of mode. And I love that because it makes me pay attention.
Only when your sky goes dark and the rain starts pouring. Yeah. When the walls cave in and you need somebody. I got you. I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it.
Yep.
Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes. I swear I'll do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. I got you.
NF and Bullet. What a sweet love song to his wife. And look, I believe this is what everybody should aspire to have in a relationship. Like if you want to talk about your relationship, the person that you're spending your life with or the person that you're committing your life to, you need to read some of these lyrics and say, do I feel that way about this person? And if you do, are you living day to day showing that person this? In other words, if you're married and you say, that's how I feel about my wife, and I show her that every day or as much as I can I take these lyrics, can I hand them to your wife? And can I say, do you believe he is not only feels this way, but does this and lives it? And sometimes it's a different answer, because sometimes a significant other in your life will say, I know they feel that way about me, I just don't see it a whole lot. So this is a perfect study in how to look at a relationship and have a successful relationship. And he's done this through therapy, he's done this through introspection, he's done this through risk-taking and vulnerability, y'all, and he's putting it out in an amazing song. I love it. Thanks so much, NF, for putting yourself out there that way and sharing what you've been through and what you have now, because it's really cool. And look, if you want to get some of that too, check out therapy. Mental health does matter. Click the link in the description. There are links there to get you some help. Go to our Discord server and chat with people about the song and what this song means to you. And most of all, leave us your comments. Let us know what you think about this song, what your opinion is, any other backstory that you know that I don't know for sure, because mental health does matter. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.